Hi, this is Rabbi Pupko, and today I will be sharing with you a screencast of the Talmud, Gemara Menachot, page 33b. You can see right up here at the top corner, the page 32b, Lamed Bet, Amud Bet, and we will start right here. The Tanya, Rabbi Yirmi. It's about 10 lines from the top. The Tanya, Rabbi Yirmiyah Omer Mishum Rabbeinu. Rabbi Yirmiyah says in the name of Rabbeinu, Rabbi, Tefillin mezuzot nichtavot shelo min haktav. You can write tefillin and mezuzot, not looking at the source of this Torah that you're looking at. Ve'ein tzrichot sirtut, and you do not need to scratch lines into the parchment the way you do with a Torah scroll. And also, Vehilchita Tefillin lo bai sirtut. The law is you do not need to have sirtut for tefillin. You don't need to scrape the lines in. Umezuzah vaya sirtut, and mezuzah does need sirtut. It does need to scrape the lines in. The idi both nichtavot shelo min haktav. Both can be written by heart, which is something that we don't say with the Torah. When you write a Torah, you must be looking at another copy, at a different Sefer Torah. Is my Tama. What's the reason for this? Migras Grisan. Everyone knows the Shema by heart, and what you write in the Tefillin and Mezuzah, since everyone knows it by heart, you can write it by heart even without looking at another source. Amar Rabbi Chalbo, Ana Chazite l'Rav Huna. Rav Chalbo says, I saw Rav Huna. D'havayati v'porya de Sefer Torah alei. I saw Rav Huna sitting on a bed that had a Torah scroll on it. The kaflach da a'ara, the kaf lekada a'ara, and he put a jar upside down on the ground. The anachalei Sefer Torah, and he put the Torah on the jar. V'hadariyata b'mita, and then he sat on the bed or the bench. Why? Because he believes asur le'shev al gabei mita sheSefer Torah munach aleh. He believes you may not sit on a bed that has a Sefer Torah on it. Upliga de Rabba bar bar Chana. This disagrees with what Rabba bar bar Chana said. Amar Rabba bar bar Chana, Amar Rabbi Yochanan. Rabba bar bar Chana said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, Mutar le'shev al mita sheSefer Torah munach aleh. You're allowed to sit on a bed that has a Sefer Torah on it. And if someone's going to whisper to you and say, no, that's not true, because we have this story, once upon a time, Rabbi Eliezer was sitting on a bench. And he remembered that a Torah scroll is on it. And he slipped off the bed and sat on the floor. And he seemed as if he was bit by a snake. So that indicates that you do not sit on the same bed as a Torah scroll. Hatam, no, we reject this. Sefer Torah al gabe karka. There, the Torah was on the floor, and that's why he slid off the bench. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Amar Shmuel. Rabbi Yehuda said in the name of Shmuel, Katva igeret psula. If you write the Torah scroll like you're writing a letter to your friend, and you're not cautious about the exact spelling, it's not kosher. Ma'itama, why? Atia ktiva misefer. We learn the gezerah shava, just like with mezuzah it says ktiva, just like with the Sefer Torah it says ktiva. Therefore, the laws are identical, and you do not just scribble a mezuzah. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Amar Shmuel. Rabbi Yehuda said in the name of Shmuel, Tla b'makel psula. If someone hangs a mezuzah with a stick, it is not kosher. My tama, why? It has to be bisha. It has to be hanging on your door. We learn a similar idea in the Braita. If someone puts a mezuzah up with a stick and it's not actually connected, or you put it behind the door, it's dangerous because you don't have the mezuzah protecting you and you did not fulfill the mitzvah. The house of Monbaz the king, when they would travel, they would put a mezuzah up in their travels, but it was not actually the mitzvah, it was just to remember the spirit of the mitzvah. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Amar Shmuel. Rabbi Yehuda said in the name of Shmuel, you must put the mezuzah inside the space of the door. And the Gemara asks Pshita, but we're going to pause right here because this was a sample. I hope you enjoyed.